I'm going to try to cover a couple things here. First, I'm going to start off with a nice view of the storm. It's cold out here this morning. Supposed to be storms come in. They hit California, the west coast. I think they're hitting them now, and they're slowly making their way over here, apparently causing some flooding and mudslides and stuff, which would be pretty bad for that area. I know the areas that were that like around LA, they got burned. They're gonna have some, the hillsides there. There's no vegetation to hold in the soil, so it's a problem in a lot of places where they have the burn scars. Now they hold soil in. If they get a severe flash flood, it can cause mudslides. Definitely something you want to be aware of. Now there's a car down there. I don't know if it's somebody stealth camping, somebody that works for Sam's Club. I don't know. I had a lady come by here yesterday. She was talking to one of her employees about doing something in this parking lot. I just told her that I was a Sam Club member, but I was using their free Wi-Fi. Talking to her, she said, yeah, they do provide free Wi-Fi deliberately to this area for the semis, 18-wheelers will park at this parking lot, and they will deliberately, because some of them are Sam's Club or Walmart. Walmart and Sam's Club are part of the same company. Sam Wall, of course, he died in a plane crash. I'm gonna get to him another time. I'll probably cover him later in this video. Now, I've got a couple of I want to see a demon video. Now, some people tell me I don't want to see a demon because I won't like the experience. I've been a New Ager since I was a little boy, and I certainly am open to that type of thing. Demons. Let me get back to Estrella down here. It's prettier than the side of this building. I'm certainly open. I suspect. Now, I've never seen a ghost, but I've interacted with them. I've had them hide my stuff. I've had them mess with the different pieces of electronic equipment. I've had them interfere with various pieces of air conditioning and some evaporative coolers. I can't prove it, but I know they did. Now, there's people that can see ghosts, and I think I'm one of those people that just can't. Now, I tell you, when you're growing up as a kid, I don't remember this, but I think as a kid, I probably told my parents, about different ghosts I was looking at, and they said, well, there's no such thing. They convinced me that ghosts were not real. So even though I was looking at them, I think a lot of people like that, they can actually see them, but they blocked them out. Now, if I ever did see a ghost, I think there would be an initial shock, but I'd get over that fairly quickly, and I'd want to interact with them, assuming this is an intelligent ghost. But I think a lot of them are just the leftover energy from once living beings. I think some of them are intelligent ghosts. The ones that hide my stuff are intelligent ghosts. One had hid some money, and I asked for it back, and within a few weeks, I did find it in a place I looked for, a few weeks. Well, that would be what I would call an intelligent ghost. Now, a demon, I don't personally believe in real demons. Now, I suspect there are people that while they were alive, they were kind of evil, kind of mean people. I'm thinking that might be the demons that people are seeing. I would be someone I'd want to interact with and find out why they're being mean, why they're doing that type of thing. Nothing I want to cover. Now, nothing, no work came in for about 2.5 weeks. I was kind of running out of money. Had to borrow money to pay a few bills. I had a call come in yesterday, just check a furnace. I've got one I got to light up. Both of these are some of my customers I've had for years and years, and I do thank them for being loyal customers. That's probably why I'm hoping to at some point get monetized here on YouTube, where I can tell probably spend maybe 6 months or a year just doing stuff I can take off for a few days and then come back. Tell my customers that at some point I'm going to permanently retire and then make a permanent life on YouTube. Just kind of slowly phase into YouTube. Maybe I'd luck out and have some interesting female already doing YouTube. I can, there's one chick, she knows who she is. She's watching, well, there's about 3 of these chicks. They're watching my videos. I know who they are. And chick, if you ever went to meet up with me, Hey, well, I've provided a scenario quite a few times. You respond to my email, repairmanjamesgodman@yahoo.com. That's one I check periodically. Just send me an email. We exchange emails. We exchange phone numbers. You let me know what I can share here on YouTube and what we keep private. Anyway, we exchange emails and then exchange phone numbers, and then you come over here to the Valley of the Sun. We sit down in a fairly public place, park, a library, or something. Discuss on the places that we could both make interesting YouTube videos from, and we go spend a day. Now, if it's some distance from here, like if you wanted to go drive Yarnell Hill, that's that road that goes between the town of Yarnell goes up into through the Bradshaws to the western side of Prescott. The reason I mention that, there's about 3 or 4 roads that I've driven that I'm familiar with or an experience. Ones that you take slow and careful, unless you're a maniac, unless you got that death wish. Or anyway, if we want to take one of those, maybe like 3 or 4 days. Let's say we'd probably want to do something around here first, and make sure we were 2 compatible human beings. I think the one chick I'm thinking of, she knows who she is. I think we probably think quite a bit alike, so I think we could probably at least make YouTube videos together if we didn't get together and form a more permanent life relationship. More or less, maybe not, I don't know. I'm just saying I think deep down she's curious about it. I promise you, as a gentleman, I'll behave myself unless you let me know that you're interested in something beyond that. Okay. I'm gonna make a separate I want to see a demon video just so the people that are watching that type of video, and also the one that said the OVNI. I've heard the term, but I'd forgotten what it means. I guess for some weird reason I was thinking French, but I think there's a different one in French. For unidentified flying objects. And let me get to my take on them. Now, I've never seen anything in the sky that I couldn't say was a conventional aircraft or maybe a satellite or a star. I know a little bit about the way that aircraft behave, stars and satellites behave, and I've never seen anything. I don't doubt that they're there. And again, there are people that can look up in the sky and see UFOs, and there are people that can look up in the sky at the same time and not see them. So I'm thinking there are people that are tuned into that and people that are not. I think there are people that are more psychically in tuned. I think for me, I think I could be. I think I need to develop those psychic skills. I think I could. Just haven't put the effort out there. And maybe before I get out and, before I do an overnighter, maybe out toward Tonopah, climb Saddle Mountain, I need to rig my pickup where I can, I need to do some mechanical work before I take it very far. Or maybe I'll luck out in that single female RVer here on YouTube. We'll say, hey, James, let's go out in the desert, totally platonic. We'll just spend a couple days out in the desert having some just hiking fun. Or otherwise, who knows. Well, if we go beyond just friends, we'll make sure we enjoy it, and you're gonna enjoy it, and you're gonna come back for more, and then we're stuck with each other. So we want to make sure we're 2 people that can work together before that. Okay, I'm kind of rambling on here. Love y'all. Let's keep life interesting, exciting, and spooky, and everything else. Das Leben ist ein Abenteuer, and c'est la vie. Auf Wiedersehen, ciao, lieben Sie wohl, sayonara, cheerio, bye-bye.